Okay, hi guys. So we talked about making connections before. Making connections, there are three kinds of connections we can make. There's text to self. Remember, show me with your hands. Text to self, text to text, and text to world. So we're going to read this book again. I know you read it at the beginning of the school year, but we are going to read it again, okay? Because we're going to do something a little different with it this time. The important book.
The important thing about glass is that you can see through it.
The important thing about glass is that you can see through it. We don't need it right now.
The important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it. It's like a little shovel. You hold it in your hand. You can put it in your mouth. It isn't flat. It's hollow. And it spoons things up. But the important thing about a spoon is that you eat with it.
So the important thing about a spoon is you can eat with it. Who can make a connection with a spoon? Any connection. Everybody should make a connection. There's no way you've never seen a spoon before. Ooh, Leia's making a text-to-text connection. Leia, what's your connection? Good. We read a story about spoon. You remember the spoon story? Where the spoon was jealous of the fork and the knife and of everybody else because they all had more important jobs than he did. Oh, well, you probably didn't watch it. It was a online assignment that I made you guys watch. It's a video that I made. So, yeah, very good. That's a text-to-text connection. Very good. Dominic, what's a connection you can make with the spoon? Okay. Anybody else can make a connection with the spoon? Yes, Ramsey? Very good. You can eat cereal with it. She made a text-to-self connection. She eats cereal with a spoon. Jacob Haney? You can eat rice with a spoon. Very good. Destin?
You can eat ice cream.
You can eat ice cream with it. That's all text-to-self. Text-to-self. Very good. Jacob, see? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Okay. You can eat oatmeal with it. Very good. So those are all connections that we can make. Renaya, what's your connection?
It also reminds me of the time whenever me and my mom ran out of spoons.
Good job. It reminds her of a time that she ran out of spoons. Very good. That's a text-to-self connection. I love it. Cardenius? You can make what with it? You can eat soup with it. Very good. Those are all very good examples. Let's keep going.
The important thing about a daisy is that it is white. It is yellow in the middle. It has long white petals, and bees sit on it. It has a ticklish smell. It grows in green fields, and there are always lots of daisies. But the important thing about a daisy is that it is white.
The important thing about a daisy is that the daisy is white. Who can make a connection with a daisy? Show me your connection. Text-to-self connection, text-to-text, text-to-world. What kind of connection can you make, Rena? I can't hear you. Okay, she smelled a flower before. She made a text-to-self connection. Good job. A daisy before. Destin? Guacamole, okay. But what does guacamole have to do with the daisy? It doesn't. That's not a connection. But thank you for sharing. Leia? Good. At the playground, you saw a daisy. Very good. Very good, Bernaya. Text to self. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Very good. She brought flowers for her teacher. That's a text to self. Yes, Brenaya.
I was at home, my mom let me go outside and play on my bike. And I picked some babies for her.
Good job. Okay, that's beautiful. Text to self connection. All right, let's keep going.
The important thing about rain is that it is wet. It falls out of the sky, and it sounds like rain, and makes things shiny, and it does not taste like anything, and is the color of air.
Very
But the
good.
important thing about rain is that it is wet.
The important thing about rain is that it is wet. Who can make a connection to rain? Who can make, Dominic, what's your connection? Good job. That's a text to self connection, your experience in the rain. Jasmine, what's yours? Jasmine, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Very good. She's seen rain go down on the ground on the cement. Very good. Text to self connection, something you've seen. Yes, Rena. Very good. Rain helps us have a lot of water on the earth. That's a text to text. Did you read that in another book? Oh, your dad told you. Okay, so that's a.
He said if there was no rain, we all die.
Oh, so that's a text to world
We will
connection.
we will run out of rain
Good.
and water.
Okay, we'll do one more. Yes, Miss Tut. Good. That's a text to self connection. Very good. Okay, let's keep going.
The important thing about grass is that it is green. It grows and is tender, with a sweet, grassy smell. But the important thing about grass is that it is green.
Who can make a connection with grass? Destin.
I saw a cat that his leg was broken and he was trying to walk to his family and I helped him.
Okay, but what does that have to do with grass? Yeah, but what does grass have to do with the cat and the broken leg? Okay, so that's not really a connection, but thank you for sharing. Who can make a connection to grass? Ramsey. Very good. She's seen grass outside. Good job. All right, let's read the next one.
The important thing about snow is that it is white. It is cold and light. It falls softly out of the sky. It is bright and the shape of tiny stars and crystals. It is always cold and it melts. But the important thing about the snow is that it is white.
Very good. Jacob C. What's your connection with snow? You've seen it snow before. Very good. Text to self. Brenaya?
I saw snow before at my apartment, like a lot of snow.
Very,
Whenever I was little.
very good. Very good connection. Text to
And
self.
in Texas.
Yep, in Texas. That's very rare. Good job. Text to self. Yes, Rena. Okay, you made snow angels. Good job. Destin?
Whenever I was little, I was at my cousin's and then it snowed whenever we were opening our presents.
Very good. That's a text to self connection. Very good. Ramsey? Tut. Very good. She's built a snowman before. Very good. All right, let's keep going.
The important thing about an apple is that it is round. It is red. You bite it, and it is white inside, and the juice splashes in your face, and it tastes like an apple, and it falls off a tree. But the important thing about an apple is that it is round.
Okay. Who can make a connection to an apple? We're just going to choose one so we can get moving along. Let's see. Dominic. Oh, wow. Oh, Dominic said he's bit into an apple and his tooth fell out before. Very good. That's a text to self connection. Very good. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's keep going.
The important thing about the wind is that it blows. You can't see it, but you can feel it on your cheek and see it bend trees and blow hats away and sail boats. But the important thing about the wind is that it blows.
Very good. Okay, who can make a connection to the wind blowing? Leah. You have to put your mask on. I can't hear anything you're saying. Good. That's a text to self connection. Yes, ma'am. Ramsey? I mean, not Ramsey.
When I come to school and the bus comes, it gets windy.
Oh, very good. It does get windy. I can also make a connection to the wind. Once it was so windy, we had a dust storm outside, and it was so windy, it almost looked like a tornado. But it wasn't. It was just a whole bunch, because we live in a place with a big country behind us. So it was really dusty, and it looked like a big old tornado, but it was just a big dust storm. So I can make that text-to-self connection. We'll do one more. Haney. Oh my gosh, the tree fell on his AC unit near his house, and his AC was broken. That's horrible. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to write about it in a little bit. So if you didn't get a chance to talk about yours, you can write about it in a little bit. We're going to have a chance to write about our connections. Let's go ahead and finish reading the story, though.
The important thing about the sky is that it is always there. It is true that it is blue and high and full of clouds and made of air. But the important thing about the sky is that it is always there.
It is always there.
The important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it. You walk in it, and you take it off at night, and it's warm when you take it off. But the important thing about a shoe is that you put your foot in it.
Who can make a connection to a shoe? Real quick. Bernaya.
This one time, my mom got me these Adidas, and they were way too small, and we just got them. It actually happened a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Okay, text to self. All right, Ramsey? You're wearing shoes? That's a good one. Okay, Cardenius? Oh my gosh, his dog ate his shoe. Oh my gosh. That is silly. Oh no. Okay.
The important thing about you is that you are you. It is true that you were a baby and you grew, and now you are a child, and you will grow into a man or into a woman. But the important thing about you is that you are you.
Very good. I love that story. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to choose 3 things from the story that you can make a connection to. You're going to write what the connection is that you can make. Is it a text to self, a text to text, a text to world? Okay, and then you're going to write about that connection. Okay, guys, on line 2, you're going to, on a piece of paper, you're going to choose 3 things from the story you can make a connection to. You're going to tell me what the connection is, okay? And then you're going to write about the connection for three things, okay? And then you're going to turn it into me on this assignment on the Google Classroom. Go ahead and label it the important thing, the important book, okay? All right, or the important connections. All right, guys, I'll see you later. If you have any questions, let me know.